Hi there everyone, this is Tracy from Lavinia Stamps and welcome to another tutorial today. We're going to be using our lovely bob long gel press along with one of our stencils and a range of our Elements inks. We're going to be stamping with our VersaFine Clairs and I'm going to be using our watercolour card today. It's just got a little bit more texture and it's not quite bright white, it's just, in fact I'll show you against the white, you can just see it's almost like a vintage sort of antique-y colour, which I think is quite nice for this technique. So, starting with the gel press and our stencil, I'm going to ink up the back of our stencil with the russet orange, and all I'm going to do is just pop that ink pad straight down, and then we've got Sundance, which is our gorgeous yellow. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that in as well, and then taking the brayer, just go over that a couple of times just to blend the inks together, and then pop that over the top like so. Taking our brayer, still got a little bit of ink on and that's fine, we're going to take that over the top just a couple of times and then carefully peel that off, and then we've got some Brushos made up here. I'm going to use the pink. Tap a little off and then just bring that up the side of the gel press. So we're not going all over, we're just concentrating on keeping that colour on the one side. I do love this pink, I think it's absolutely stunning on the gel press, and I think mixed with the orange works perfectly. Okay, let me just pop this down here. Taking the watercolour card, I'm going to pop that over the top, smooth over, and let's see what we've got. Wow, look at that. Those colours are just so beautiful together. So it's kind of like a distressed look, which is what we want. Of course, if you just like this particular pattern, then you don't need to add the Brusho, but I just wanted something to break that pattern up. And now I'm going to pick a couple of stamps. These are our fairy buds. I'm going to ink up in Twilight. So just give that a good press. That's number one. And then we're going to use the smaller one as well. So again, ink up. And I'm popping that one down by the side, like so. Now I think that's enough. I am tempted to go in with the Warm Breeze, but I'm going to stamp some of our smaller stamps first. You never can quite tell until you work with a card what it might need. You know, sometimes we think actually it doesn't need that, or it does. So we can practice all we want, but using this kind of technique, you never quite know how the background's going to work out. So you have to gauge it as you go along. I've got Warm Breeze here, and so I'm going to ink up our little berry group here, and then I'm just going to bring in that gorgeous colour. There we go. Okay, let's just ink up this one now in Golden Meadow. And now I'm going to take the mermaid, which is a very similar colour to the Warm Breeze, so it complements it quite well. And I'm going to bring in that gorgeous blue down at the bottom here. Bring that up at the side. And now the confetti, which is a really lovely bright pink. I'm going to put a hint of that up here. So we've got quite a lot of colour going on, but that's great. We like colour. I'm going to go back to the mermaid now. I'm just taking a fine brush, just make these a little bit more solid. Okay, needs a little bit of glitter and some of our Posca pens that we've got here. So I've got an orange, oh no, light orange this is. So give those a shake. And all I'm going to do is just pop a few little dots down. Again, you're just bringing in another layer of colour. I think the white is actually standing out a little bit better. That's great. And now I'm going to go with the lime green Stickles, and I'm going to pop a bit into the centre of our lovely fairy buds, and I'm just going to use my finger, but of course you can use a brush or something. And then lastly, I'm going to stamp this down. Something that we all need. Something perfect for Valentine's Day. There's a little bit of love. And there we have it. I hope that you've enjoyed today's demonstration, and I hope it's inspired you to create a background using this technique. So simple and quick, using the Elements ink over the top of the stencil and then putting it onto the gel press and then taking your print. So nice and easy. Thanks so much. You take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.